One of my favorite young prospects has just been moved to a new franchise, a new organization in a trade. Carlos Pena, you dealt with this in your career. What was it like for you the first couple times that you got traded?
Oh, yes. I got traded twice in my early career when I was a prospect, and even when I broke into the major leagues early on. It is difficult. I mean, you're the new kid. You get to know these players, this new environment, the coaches, and they expect things out of you because they understand that they traded for you. So there's extra pressure as well. You want to impress immediately. So very easy to let things spiral out of control as far as putting pressure on yourself. Instead, the key is to go play your game, go be a professional. It's still between the lines, the game will be the same. You just will be wearing a different uniform, but you get used to that.
It starts with me, I must admit. Still I can't quit. Complaining to no benefit, but nah. Making a contribution, so that makes me the Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Zane Schneider, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Daniel Espino, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Popped him up. Schneider onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zane Schneider. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a...
Stepping in for the Jays, Johnny Averill struck out in his last trip to the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now into the box is Jake Shiner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So next to bat will be Zane Schneider, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center?
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And stepping in, Tyler Callahan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield. Ready to take his hacks again, Zane Schneider. Blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Ah, man.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Johnny Averill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Popped high in the air. Chapman is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. And now, Zane Schneider. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3-4-5s.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Get out! Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
And everyone on the team can finally breathe a little bit easier tonight. They finally snapped that 8-game losing skid. Hopefully, they can get on a roll now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
9 men on base.
Afternoon baseball on MLB Network. So now to the plate, Zane Schneider. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average.
Now to the plate, here is Zane Schneider. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in is Gabriel Moreno. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now at the plate, Zane Schneider. Here it comes.
The shortstop.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Up next, Zane Schneider. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today.
But as hot a first half as he's had.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
Your attention, please.
Next to hit, Tyler Callahan. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Tyler.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Reined in. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over. 6-1 the final tally today.
Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left
a great Sunday afternoon for baseball. Stepping up is Zane Schneider. He got off to a red-hot start this year and leads the senior circuit in batting over the first half of the season.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Zane Schneider trying here to plate the tying run from second. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Next up is Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Next will be the designated hitter, Alec Bohm. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
Stand up right here, stand up.
And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Zane Schneider. He doubled his last time up. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So 2 on with 2 away, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Liner in there for a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores. Digging in next, Zane Schneider. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So next to the plate for the Phils, Zane Schneider. He's 2 for 4 in this one.
Schneider.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Gone!
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit.
9-7, the final score in this ball. Runs. We are under the lights this evening as we get next for the Mets, Tomas Nido, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Ball 4, take the base.
So here is Zane Schneider, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Line drive to left, and the Phillies are into the hit column. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Spencer Howard. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. For his career in this matchup, he's only 1 for 10.
Come on, Dig, you're gonna have
is
to
there.
work.
And that ends the inning. So the next to bat will be Zane Schneider, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
You're scoring.
And the inning will end as they're unable to catch. 2 down, no one on base. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Francisco
To short.
Lindor.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Now
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Byron.
Out in front as he grounds this one to short. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, Zane Schneider. He flew out in his last debut.
The shortstop. Zane.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away.
Your attention, please.
Stepping in once again is Zane Schneider. And a tough task for him here as he matches up against one of the truly elite relievers in the sport. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. This evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runs.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. At the plate now is Zane Schneider. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Emil Esparza, and their runners at the corners now. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him. Next, it'll be Zane Schneider. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
That last AB when he hit the home run.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone!
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to...
Stepping in next, Zane Schneider. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. First delivery to him, down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Harper leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Next up from New York, Jared Walsh. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
3, 4, 4.
Your attention, please.
Zane Schneider stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but...
Zane Schneider steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer. Put himself in rare company. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home...
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Lucas Erceg. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Pete.
On the ground to short. This could be two. Scooped up. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 13-4 the way this one ends. Philadelphia hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Sixto Sanchez earned his 9th win of the year.
And we remind you to please.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Zane Schneider. First offering. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Next, it'll be Zane Schneider. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Pete Alonso. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make it 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman.
Grounded to short.
Torres.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired.
3.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. Struck out in his first at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And now here is Zane Schneider. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. Marte gloves it.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line.
Zane Schneider will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Yeah, and that home run isn't half. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
Afternoon baseball here on the... And now in the box, Zane Schneider. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Mauricio is under it. 1 down. Now it'll be Jorge Ona. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The left fielder.
Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Zane Schneider. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit. Schneider rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Hit to short, right to him. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 6 and the Mets 2. Ready now is Zane Schneider. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Zane Schneider.
He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Schneider is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zane Schneider. Flew out last time up. First offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make the turn, go, make the turn.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as there, you can see that he's moved ever closer to the 50 mark, as that's number 49 for him on the year. So now here is Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Schneider at second with 2 down. Hit to third.
Get down, come on, get out.
Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Zane Schneider. He's set, here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So stepping in is Ketel Marte, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Schneider rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. To short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half. Now at the plate, here is Zane Schneider. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Take a look, take a look.
Base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Now into the box, Ketel Marte delivered an RBI single last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ketel Marte goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Now back, third base.
That brings up Alec Bohm.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Hit in the air to left.
You got it. You're scoring.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
14-5, the final totals in this one. Philadelphia get the win. Is 8th.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them?
Time for baseball on the show. Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for St. Louis, the center fielder.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Here's another 1-2.
Too high.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Seared down the first baseline. Speared on the dive. Wow. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nick Senzel. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Miguel Sano, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Pops in a strike to start the at.
This young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Here now is Will Smith. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Will Smith.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Ball and a strike. In the air to left. Chapman onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
We got one out here.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson. He'll work on keeping this